Hello, welcome back. Massage Therapy Marketing Tips, and this is our series on pricing. Okay, so step two. So step one, you've done all your research, and get a lot of research. You can never have enough research, and always be researching, okay? Sorry, we're jumping back to step one. But always be researching. There are new players, new massage therapists that will come to your marketplace. Be aware of who's in your marketplace at all times. Okay, step two. You can be high, you can be low, you can be in the middle, right? Your price. You can be anywhere, right? Where do you want to be? In my world, I want to be high. So if you look at the pricing, we're the highest in downtown Vancouver. And I had this discussion with therapists over the years, and therapists typically get very nervous when they go high because they just have this sort of like, oh, I want to make sure it's accessible to everybody. If you're saying I want to make sure it's accessible to everybody, shoot yourself, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. One, it's a beautiful thing to say that. God, it makes my heart warm and it makes your heart warm. But what you're saying, ultimately, is that you don't value your therapy at a high level. Because here's what I say to people. Hey, if you want it accessible to everybody, great. Charge the highest rate possible. Then, when you've made the money, provide savings to people that can't afford it. So maybe for 4 days of the week, you're providing the high level, and then maybe you bring in 4 clients and you give them a savings, right? Maybe they're homeless, maybe they're single moms, but whoever they are, you can provide savings to people, but don't devalue your service overall because you have a mindset that, oh, I just want to make sure it's available to everybody. You would never do that in anything else you buy. Like, that's the key thing here is high, low, in the middle. When you think about a high price, you instantly go to yourself, oh, it must be good. Without even evaluating it, right? Without even looking at it, you go, must be good. That's the important thing about setting it high. And when you're dealing with your other people's bodies, their health, their wellness, they typically want to invest in it, right? So allow them to invest at the level that positions your practice in the right way to make sure that you can have an amazing professional massage therapy practice. Don't devalue it, okay? We're going to talk about in step 3 about adding value to your practice. But boy, at the beginning, I would rather be high. Now, you can be low, no problem. Low will attract a certain crowd of people, right? And that could be a very good thing, could be a very bad thing. I don't know. You have to do the marketplace analysis. You need to figure out what your goals are. How much do you want to make? Because if you go low, it's very hard to move up people that pay a low price to a higher price. And quite simply, in society, we all make different amounts of money. So people that make very little money might only be able to afford a low price. People that make a little bit of money might be able to afford a middle price. People that make a lot of money might be able to afford a very high price. But you can move people also up the ladder depending on how much value you're putting into that session, depending on how serious you take your whole practice. So you can move people up the ladder, but it is way harder. You know, you can't, I mean, when I was back in school, 21 at university, there was no way I could afford $136 for a massage therapy appointment, no matter how much I needed it. There was no way, okay? So I guess if I'm going to be in a college town and I want to attract students, maybe I lower my price. But again, I'm only doing that because I understand the marketplace, where I am, who I want to attract. We're downtown Vancouver. This is a very wealthy city in the world. I want to attract people that have money because that allows us then to have an amazing business. I'm able to invest in the business at all times. I'm able to invest because I have money to invest because we've made it. Therapists are able to make a really, really great professional income. So again, it fits into our overall market. Here's where you don't want to be, in the middle. In the middle just says you're average. Again, without looking at anything about your practice, if you're in the middle, it just says, hey, I'm average, I'm willing to be average, I'm wanting to be average, I'll just position myself as average. Don't be average. Why? Like, please, please. The only reason you're being average is because you're nervous. And so you think, oh God, if I've done my research and 10 massage therapists charge, I don't know where you are, but let's say $100 for the hour, I'm going to be $100. That's what I'm going to be. Don't, please. Get out there, do your research, understand if everybody charges $100, what does it mean for that $100? What do you get? Figure out how to charge 110, 120. I talk about this in many videos. Specialize, figure out what people want. I'm going to talk about this in step 3. But please, please don't be average. It sets up so many other secondary effects on your practice that you don't even realize, right? You don't even realize why you chose this. You just thought, hey, that'd be a good idea. I want to be like everybody else. I want to fit in. I don't want to be controversial. I don't want to stand out. All these types of things we have in our psychology. My God, let me tell you, do you ever want to stand out? Do you ever want to be different? For so many reasons. So please, guys, step 1, do the work. Step 2, figure out where you are. Again, for me, I want to be at the top, and I want to make sure, again, we're adding value and we're servicing those clients and patients to the highest level we can, and that is actually step 3. So there we go, guys. Take action. We'll see you in the next